Nothing overly manly in this room at the moment. If I was to show you this, would you really know what the symbol was? If I was to show you that, you'd know immediately what the symbol was. Obviously, it's a Paiste 1000 Rude, isn't it? The only sort of the only one of the Rude line that came in green. I've have a special affinity for this line. I have a 10-inch Splash, which I got brand new in the 80s, and I have a 16-inch Crash Ride, again, which I got brand new in the 80s. And I got these because Charlie Benanti of Anthrax, who I'll arguably still, I suppose, one of my favourite drummers to a degree, he used to use some of them. And the one thing that I've always been a little bit sort of I've generally found amusing, actually, really, with the Rude series of cymbals is you had the 1000 Rude, you had the 3000 Rude, you've had the 2002 Rude, and then obviously you have the Rude Rudes, which have come and gone since about 1980 or so. And the thing for those of you who never played a Rude or don't really care, the Rude line really only does one thing. They're designed to be loud. You've got a fundamentally sort of fairly heavy cymbal to start with. There's no lading at all, and it's all hammered. And as I said, all it really does, all these lines, all they really do, they're loud. They're for loud music and cutting through. Now, the thing that I've always found amusing is that why would you, pay, I suppose actually almost double, if, for a Rude when you can get a 1000 Rude, and arguably they're just going to do the same thing. As I said, they're only really designed to be loud. I have always thought that the 1000 Rude is a bit of a gem of a line. Like I said, the Rudes are, they're fairly one-dimensional. They're generally used by heavy metal players, hard rock players, speed metal. I mean, like I said, they're just loud. So I don't use my Rudes all the time. I generally only use them when I'm playing in a larger room or outside mostly. I have a nice little set of Rudes. I've got this, which as I said is a Power Ride. I've got a 20-inch Crash Ride. I've got a 17 and 19-inch Wild crashes. I've got an 18-inch 1000 Crash Ride, 16-inch Crash Ride. I've got Rude hats, and I've got the 10-inch 1000, and I've actually got, and it's still a bit of a mystery to me, I've got a 12-inch Rude, which is actually about 11.5 inches. To me, it looks like it's possibly being cut down. I didn't pay that much for it, so it's not really that much of an issue, but I will do some of the others that I have at some point. But this video is obviously about the 20-inch Power Ride here. As I said, I got this a couple of years ago. It was kind of, it's got marks on it and things, and I buffed it out when it was kind of sort of like that anyway. So it was very little like this on the top. It was more sort of like the sort of very used, worn, patinaed almost look. So I got my buffing gear and my cleaning stuff out and slapped on the Paiste cleaner, and then basically took all of that off, or the rest of that off, and this is what happens basically when you buff a Rude cymbal, or a 1000 Rude anyway. I kind of like this, actually. It's a bit different. It's maintained all of the regular characteristics which it had before. The one thing that the bell actually's got a bit of it almost looks like a dirt mark, a bit of a tide mark on there. But structurally it's fine, except for there was a bit of a ding in the edge, which, to be honest, is annoying. I managed to get rid of most of the ding. It's one of those things. I know it's there. It's annoying, but hey, there's no point in worrying about it. But the characteristics of the cymbal, which I do like, particularly given it's actually a Rude and a power ride, is that it's got a great edge wash to it, the Alex Van Halen sort of thing. Because it's a Rude, not a huge amount of sort of elongated decay to it. It's kind of like the wash is there and it just goes away very quickly. But it's got a nice defined ping to it as well. Here we go. Probably overloading the mic there, but I mean, this is the thing actually. The other thing that I mentioned, obviously, you can, like I said, you can do the whole Alex Van Halen wash thing. You can actually crash this as well, and now these are Billy Ward's signature Pro Marks, so they're basically a tarted up sort of 5A, really, I suppose. If you were using something like 2Bs on this, you know, probably a real man stick, unlike the you know. No, I don't even have a thicker stick here. What's this one? Oh, well, that's even a 5A. So the thickest stick I've got here is like about a 5A. So nothing overly manly in this room at the moment. I should have really got a bigger stick, but you know, if you hit it with a bigger stick, obviously that will have more clang. You have it with a slightly, maybe I mean, this is like a barrel tip, really. Sort of squashed square tip more than anything else, and it's wood. You put a nylon and a nice big nylon acorn on that, you'll get more of a defined ping as well. But you know what, I absolutely love the 1000 Rude line, and like I said, you can pick these up for fairly cheap, and even if they are sort of expensive, they're generally still working out to be cheaper than the regular Rude line. So hey, everyone's a winner on that one, I think. But anyway, this is what it sounds like. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.